We ended the last chapter with perception loosening its grip on reality. In sleep, in dreams. That points us to one of the deepest puzzles in all of science, consciousness. You're having an experience right now. There's something it's like to be you, reading this. That subjective first-person awareness is consciousness, and it's so familiar we forget how mysterious it is. Why should 3 pounds of tissue produce an inner experience at all? Psychology can't fully answer that, but it can map consciousness carefully, and that's what this chapter does. First, consciousness isn't all or nothing. It comes in levels. Some mental activity is conscious, right in the spotlight of awareness. A great deal more is unconscious, running below the surface, shaping what you do without your knowing. And in between is the preconscious, information not in awareness right now but easily pulled up, like your phone number the moment you need it. Most of what your mind does, you never see. Consciousness also varies in state. Your normal waking awareness is one state. Sleep, dreaming, daydreaming, intense focus, the effects of drugs, meditation, these are altered states with their own distinctive patterns of brain activity and experience. The biggest, most universal alteration of consciousness is the one you do every single night, and is governed by an internal clock. Your body runs on circadian rhythms, biological cycles that repeat roughly every 24 hours. The master clock sits in the hypothalamus, and it orchestrates your daily rise and fall in alertness, body temperature, and hormones. This clock is set largely by light. When darkness falls, the brain releases melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to wind down. When you disrupt the clock, flying across time zones, working night shifts, scrolling a bright phone at midnight, you feel it as jet lag and grogginess because your internal clock and the outside world have fallen out of sync. This matters enormously for students because the teenage and young adult clock naturally runs late. Bodies that don't want to sleep until well past midnight, then can't wake for an early class. Fighting your circadian rhythm has real costs for mood, memory, and health. So consciousness isn't one fixed thing. It's a shifting landscape, governed in part by an ancient internal clock. The most important territory on that landscape is the third of your life you spend asleep. And it's nothing like the blank shutdown people imagine. That's where we go next, into the architecture of sleep.